Do my eyes deceive me? Or did one of the best prospects in the world just sign with Tottenham Hotspur, of all clubs? I always planned to make a video of Signe Gaupset's eventual transfer from Brann, but the news came right when I was making the Champions League Matchday 4 recap, so I'm sorry if this video seems rushed a little bit. But yes, at this point, you most likely know that the Norwegian star girl has officially signed with Tottenham Hotspur and is set to join the team in January. And let me tell you, their social media team has risen to the occasion.
Dear Santa, I know it's only November and Christmas is still kind of far away.
But I honestly can't wait anymore. So I was just writing to ask, could I have an early Christmas present, please? Anything Spurs would be amazing. Merry Christmas and come on, you Spurs. We can make that happen.
So, who is Signe Gaupset? Well, she's still only 20 years old and she was one of Norway's biggest talents in their youth setup for a while. She was born and raised in Molde, which is home to one of the biggest clubs in the Norwegian men's league. She transferred across the country to Brann, back when it was IL Sandviken in 2021, before even turning 16 years old. At the age of 17, she really put the country on notice though, at the 2022 Norwegian Women's Cup final, where she scored a brace for Brann, defeating Stybak. Since then, she has gradually become one of the better players in the top Syrian. In this most recent top Syrian season, she has tallied 15 goals and 14 assists in 26 matches. Reminder, she is primarily deployed as a central midfielder. She has shown her ability to score against larger European sides also, most famously scoring the equalizer against Lyon in the 2023-24 Champions League group stage to get a 2-2 draw against the European giants. For Brann, she has mostly played as an attacking central midfielder, but has been deployed as a winger on the national team primarily. And while she's not the fastest there, she knows how to get into the best positions. She was first called up to the Norwegian senior team at the age of 18 back in early 2024. And while she was getting some playing time with them, her breakout moment really was at this summer's Euros, where in a team full of theoretical stars, the 20-year-old Gaupset literally was Norway's only good player, scoring a brace against Iceland. This signing is actually a pretty big deal for a few reasons. One, of course, being the fact that Tottenham have signed one of the most sought-after prospects in the world for almost £400,000, a pretty hefty fee in women's football. Tottenham have now broken their club record fee 3 times this season. First for Japanese center back Toko Koga, and then quickly broke it again with another Norwegian wonderkid, Cathinka Tandberg. And while these other two signings did signal a shift in Tottenham's, treatment of the women's team, the signing of Gaupset specifically is a huge statement from Spurs. Tottenham in general being able to get young talent like her is very, very promising for them. This would not have happened 2 years ago. Gaupset would have been well on her way to United, PSG, Arsenal, Wolfsburg, etc. Tottenham never had this much ambition. Really, this all started when Tottenham appointed Martin Ho as manager from Brann this summer. A very ambitious move. He led the Norwegian top Syrian giants to an impressive Champions League campaign, finishing second in their group, only 1 point behind Lyon in 2023-24, before bowing out to Barcelona. And you got the feeling that this meant that Tottenham were taking a huge step in their treatment of their women's side. Martin Ho definitely played a role in the signing as he was Gaupset's coach at Brann. And I think this is really smart from Gaupset's perspective because she's automatically going to be one of the better players for Tottenham and be a regular starter where she can develop. Because she could probably get more money from a club like Manchester United, but would she be put in a position to succeed under Mark Skinner and a club where there's more competition for spots? We have seen other young talent go to big clubs immediately and just not play that much. Kira Cooney-Cross at Arsenal is probably the biggest example for this. But for Gaupset specifically, she has seen a lot of her Norwegian peers make this mistake. Like, I don't know if you guys remember, but Celine Bizet signed for PSG right out of Norway and didn't play at all before joining Spurs. There's Julie Blokstad, who was tapped to be the next big thing out of Norway and signed straight to Man City from Rosenborg, where, again, she didn't play much and was actually played out of position. This hurt and stalled her career, and she's finally now getting back to the place where she was at Hammarby, just recently being called up for Norway again, really since the 2023 World Cup. Even more recently, there's 18-year-old Foria Dorsen, who signed for PSG from Rosenborg, and wouldn't you guess it, she's not getting any playing time either. Cathinka Tandberg has had so much success so far at Tottenham, already being one of the league's top scorers and a major reason why Tottenham are in 5th place after finishing 11th last year. And I am so excited to see these two play together at a club level, especially since they're both the future of the Norwegian women's national team. Tandberg has already expressed her feelings about this signing on Twitter. I'm telling you guys, the Gaupset-Tandberg link-up is going to feed families come January. Gaupset's a very versatile player and can really play anywhere in the attack, but she does prefer a central midfield or attacking midfield role, which is how she primarily played at Brann with Martin Ho. Tottenham have some major options up front. Tandberg, Bethany England, Jess Naz, Olivia Holt, and of course Matilda Vinberg. And all this complements a pretty strong midfield already of the two Finns, Sumanen and Olga Attinen, as well as Drew Spence. Signe Gaupset adds a whole nother level of depth to this offense, and I am so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. What did you think of the move, and what do you think it says about Tottenham's ambitions? Will we see them actually compete and build on this season of signings?